Hello everyone, today we're going to unbox NES Classic. If you are looking to get this one in the past 2 years, you probably know last Friday, June 29th, most major retailers in the US actually restock it. And as today, Monday, I went to Target to pick up a PS4 game. I found out they still have one available. I was kind of surprised. Then I feel it's probably the last one waiting for me to pick it up, so I decided to grab it. The list price is $60, which is $20 cheaper than SNES Classic. And if you are still looking to get a one, check your local retailers. You might still be able to find it. I know in my area, quite a few GameStop, they still have it in stock. Also, I think in the middle of July, they will restock it. When I check the GameStop website, you can actually order now, and they will ship it to you once they restock in the middle of July. So this is not going to be that rare. I feel it's going to be like the SNES Classic I got in the end of last year, which this one is actually available everywhere. And I still see a couple of them in Target I went to today. So that means you should not pay additional money on eBay or any other place just to get this one, because it's not going to be hard to find later on. Now let's check the system. This is actually my first console when I was a kid, but I didn't really own NES. The one I have is a Famicom, since that's the one I sell in Asia. So I don't have a special feeling for NES. But for the game, of course, I play some of them, and we see some big name here like Super Mario Brothers, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda, and Kirby. And there are actually 30 classic NES games included in this system. In here we see the NES and its controller. So now let's check the top. So I really like the design. So it's like the NES controller with the classic, and if we do a little bit comparison with the SNES one, which is the SNES controller here. And look at the sides, talk about the NES controller, and the other side just talk about the system. And let's just check the back. Now let's check the games. There are actually 30 of them, which is more than SNES Classic. The one in the middle is Super Mario Bros. 3. This is actually the last game I played on Famicom, and I don't think I actually finished it, so this is another chance for me to beat the game. On top is a Final Fantasy. I'm not really into this kind of old school Final Fantasy game, so I don't think I would touch it. Here we see the Donkey Kong. I didn't even know how to play this game when I was a kid, so I don't think I ever passed first level. Here we see Pac-Man. This is probably the last game I want to play on this system, because recently I just played now Pac-Man for the arcade game series, so I really don't want to play the game anytime soon. And here they list all 30 games. So we see they are actually 4 Mario Brothers games. So Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3 plus Mario Brothers. And a couple Zelda, Legend of Zelda, and Zelda 2. Also we see they have a Gelga. This is another game included in this arcade game series. I will play it on PS4 for sure. And we see there are a couple Castlevania, a couple Donkey Kong, and Double Dragon 2. This is another game I played a lot when I was a kid, especially with my father. But we both stuck in a level that you need to jump on block and it will disappear. And we failed so many times, so we decided to give up. And we also see a Dr. Mario here. So there are actually 5 Mario games. Also, of course, Final Fantasy. So now let's just open to see what the inside looks like. Now let's open the box. So we're going to open from here. And like this. So what do they say here? Now you are playing with power. Okay, let's remove everything out. Oops, let me do this. So this is what it looks like inside. So let's look one by one. So first thing, it looks like some menu kind of stuff. And here's a controller. There's only one of them. So there's only one controller. Okay. Here is the system. We will check it. Charger. Okay, that's what it looks like now. And how can I remove this? Oh. And we see some cable. I think this is the HDMI. And here is the cable you charge, I guess. So now let's open it, check the cable. I'm kind of curious what kind of cable they include. And so it's a USB, and this, it looks like the one for PS4 controller. Let's try it. Can I put it in the PS4 here? No, I don't think it's going to fit in. By the way, I try again with this charging cable. It's actually work with PS4 controller, also with the Xbox One controller. So that means if the cable is broken, you can easily find a replacement. I'm just so curious if this really work. So just for your information. And now let's just look into each item. So first thing I wanna check is the controller. I'm actually surprised they only included one, which for NES Classic, they actually comes with two. So this is the NES Classic controller. For some reason I feel the button is kind of sticky. I don't know why. Okay, and here it's the cable. So that's for the controller. And before we look into the system, let's check this menu. I want to open it. Okay, so here it's NES Classic Edition, health and safety information. Okay, this is not important. And here is kind of like a poster. Looks like some advertisement kind of thing. Yeah, it's like the old school advertisement, I guess. And behind is just, I think it's the setup introduction in many different languages. So that's for the kind of like the menu kind of thing. And finally, let's check the system. So here is NES Classic. Let's check it. Okay, this really small as expect, and you cannot open this for sure. And I guess here's a power button and reset button. Back where you plug your HDMI, and here's you plug your power. Here's a button, and you can put it to controller, but they just give you one. So let's see how you're going to connect. So it's kind of like this. Okay, this is how you can play it. Pretty cool. And how can you remove this? Okay, so that's for the system. So I think that's it. This NES Classic Edition. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more unboxing in the future.